Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Matt. Today we're going to be installing an active cargo system by Leitner. Now there are a lot of really detailed videos that will take you step by step through this whole process. I'm just going to be going over a few tips that I learned during the install. And after that we're going to be adding a lot of awesome gear to this rack that I am super excited about. So stick around and let's get started. Okay, we finally finished up with the install. I got the truck back to the house. Now we're gonna do a walk around the truck and go over the 3 things that I learned during the install that you need to know. So let me show you. Okay, the first thing that I learned when I was reading the instructions, it does say you can have a friend help you out, or you can do it by yourself. It can be done by yourself, but I highly recommend you getting a friend. It just makes things go so much smoother with an extra set of hands. The main reason is because when you get these long rails put together on the sides and go to and actually install them on the truck, they're not heavy. It is super lightweight, durable aluminum, but they are bulky, and trying to hold those things upright while you put these brackets on, it's just much easier with a friend. Okay, tip number 2. When I started to assemble this thing, I started reading through the instructions. Everything is really laid out and super detailed. When I got to these end brackets, as you can see here, that connect to the long rail that runs down the side. When I started to assemble those, I was like, man, this is super easy. So I started putting all 4 of them together. Well, I end up having to take everything back apart because each end is different. So make sure you read every page step by step, every line. Otherwise, you're going to be taking all this apart, because this end compared to that end will have different length bolts, different brackets that go in it. Some you have to slide some bolts down the rails. So make sure you just slow down, take your time, read the instructions step by step, and you won't run into the problems like I did. I'm just bad about instructions. Okay, tip number 3, we're going to go over these little rivets, these bolt-in rivets. Now, I've never done these before, and I was kind of unsure how to do it. And there's videos out there, but they don't really show it super clear. They're super simple, but what I do recommend is the book calls for wrenches, and I've seen where people use ratchets or a gun. We tried it first with the wrenches on putting this drop-down bracket on the side. It did not work. We turned them wrenches for a minute straight and couldn't get into tighten. So then we tried the ratchet and still couldn't get it to work. So then we got a small impact drill, and it worked perfect. Just remember to put it on a low setting. That way you don't strip anything. And it was just really a couple fast trigger pulls, and it tightened right up. So I wouldn't even mess with the wrenches. It didn't get us anywhere. I hope you found this video helpful. Now, if you want to learn how to install lights inside the gear pods as well as all around the truck, we will be showing you how. So stick around, subscribe, and we'll be seeing you soon. Stay safe.